Welcome to the channel. I'm Sharon. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is Fun Friday. It's Fabulous Friday. Can you believe it? We're at the end of another week, but at the beginning of something very miraculous. Because today we're talking about four topics. Four. It's going to be a series of four. Today we're doing one. And it's about your perfect career, your perfect life, your career choice, your career path. We're all on a path, just where you're going to choose to hop on the path. So the four parts are health, wealth, love, and your perfect choice, your perfect life, your career choice, how you want to express yourself, your perfect expression of life. How did you come here to express yourself? Is it through singing, dancing, being a writer, a doctor, perhaps a lawyer, or maybe a magical mom? That is where you get the fun to enjoy. So today we're going to start the first part on perfect expression of yourself. And we have scriptures also to support this unfolding. But first, we're really going to start with a poem that I love writing poems, and this is what came to mind. I am perfect in every way. Every day, my talent comes from God, the silence, the infinite intelligence, the nothingness guides me like a lighthouse on the shores of my consciousness. I am guided into the perfect career in life. I am one with all that creates. Isn't that wonderful to know that God is within you and you can just take a moment and perhaps even follow a hunch? Don't despise a hunch. You may get an idea or an inkling to go to the store and you run into someone. Or maybe go to a part of town you never went to and you see something that inspires you. Here's another poem. Every day, every way, express my perfection. For in me, life, a perfect system. All is well. Career choice is my path. Along the way, collaboration of souls merged together, whispers of doubt. We laugh in comfort and ease, knowing you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we really want to just sit down, meditate, or relax, or even go for a walk. But just clear your mind enough to allow what is within you, your talent, your gift, that is within you to start to emerge. And some people may never have done that. But it's okay. You can do it. You can just sit down and think about it or not think about it. You can wash dishes and it comes to you. You can have a conversation with a friend and they remind you when you were a child that you enjoyed doing this particular thing and it gave you so much joy, that you enjoyed building blocks. You enjoyed working with dump trucks. You enjoy connecting people together, connecting this friend with this friend. So God has many ways of revealing to us what we need at the time. We have to be aware of what's going on and listen for the signals, for those hunches, those insights, the inspirations that come. Everything you need is in you. You have a perfect gift. God doesn't make mistakes. All is within you. You can go to your quiet time and just talk to yourself. Of course, no one is around, but you can do it inwardly and just ask yourself the question, what brings me joy? What makes me feel good? If it makes you feel good in doing that, you more than likely should be doing it. But if you're in a position or you're doing something that doesn't bring you joy, you're sad, every time you leave a place or people, then it's not really helping you. It's delaying your purpose while on earth. But it's also can be used as a bridge. So now you know what you don't want, and now you're figuring what you do want, and you're moving towards what you do want. And that is a beautiful thing to have that bridge of connection, knowing, no, I don't want this, but I want this. And you just created another bridge, and you just walk across the bridge and you keep going, and you're enjoying your wonderful life. But you go inside your mind, that wonderful human imagination, that Christ consciousness that you have, that can reveal all to you. It is in you, and only you can reveal it to yourself. You take the time to do it. There is no better time to do it than now. Worrying about the future, what you're going to do, isn't going to help when you're here and now, and you can start unfolding what you desire to have and be and do. And you can do all those. You can have what you want, be what you want to be, and do what you want to do when you sit and meditate for just a moment and talk to yourself and see what feels good. And then follow a hunch. You following that idea. It may come to you early in the morning. Oftentimes our mind talks to us when we're distracted. Now, if have cleared off enough of the debris, the emotional debris, the anger, what someone did to me, the WTFs, then you can hear your inner voice a lot better, a lot smoother and clearer. Remember, 2020 is the year of clarity, clear vision. I can clearly see since the rain has fallen, everything is clear, and it's bound to be even more and more and more. So how do you know? How do I know that this is the right career for me? I'm going to put some of these in the description. One, if it feels good. What you're doing now doesn't feel good. And when you even think about what you want to do, you get goosebumps. You just get really jazzed up. You get really fired up. You just want to do it right now. You're thinking about it day and night. It becomes more than a passion. It's an obsession. You are obsessed with it. Your inner being is equally matching that enthusiasm, that passion, that obsession, that excitement. And you are just crammed and jammed with information, with knowledge, with passion. And that's when your inner being gets so excited and just fills you up, gives you everything. The right people come along. You're collaborating with the right people. You're talking to the right people. If you need to study something, you're studying the right thing. And step by step, the right next step and the right next step and the right next step. And you're moving along this track and you're getting it going. So you're on the track and you know because it feels good. And sometimes will be people want to challenge you. And also that's an indication you could be on the right track as well, more than likely. If someone is challenging you, like Walmart, one of the superstores, could be done. Yes. A theme park, individual, it couldn't be done. But if you have a fearlessness, that's what these individuals had. In the midst of doubt, people saying doubt, something in them saying yes, and they did it anyway. And that's fearlessness. You are fearlessness, knowing the God in you got your back, and you do it anyway. Because you know that you know inside it's working. It is for you. You know what to do. And you're listening for that next step, that next right step, the next right step. So all of this is just so beautiful, so wonderful. All of this is going on in your wonderful human imagination. Magic is happening. Love and ease is helping to create and manifest your reality, manifest your dreams. These are yours. I am so excited for you. These are wonderful, wonderful times. And let's look at Galatians 6:9, some scriptures to support. Galatians 6:9, that's one of my favorite scriptures. Be not well doing, for in due time, for your harvest is now. Be not weary in well doing. You keep doing it because you know your harvest is coming. Galatians 6:9 is here. Is here. And sometimes you can be faced with unbelief. Unbelief not from the outside, but from within. It could be your own voice, something within that is doubting it. And in Mark 9:23, we see where Jesus was healing a little boy and his father had doubt. And Jesus said, if you can believe, if you can, said Jesus, everything is possible for who believes. And the father responded, help me with my unbelief. So if you at least believe, Jesus can take the next step. You take the first step and just believe. Have a belief in yourself. Mark 9:23. It can help you with that. And you taking the next step. And just keep believing and keep trusting. And mostly, it feels good. It just feels absolutely good taking the next step. You may have to be a little fearless. It may be a little shaky. But you know, sometimes your back is up against the wall. And fearlessness is your only companion. And you go for it. And you know that God within you is there. Mark 9:23. And let's enjoy another scripture that helps support our belief and moving us into a higher level. Hebrews 11:1, faith in action. Now, faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. So if we can't see it, but we have in the faith, we can do it. That's in Hebrews 11, and that really helps us to bring that faith in. So you have your belief, you have your faith, and the faith is taking an action. So what action do I need to take? Maybe the action is a hunch to go somewhere. Maybe the hunch is to look at a book and you see the idea, or to go online and what you need is right there. So that is an action step. Action step may not always be a huge monumental step. It may not be going to the next town or to the next country. It could be simply just looking in a book or just looking in the mirror and talking to yourself. That is action. That is taking the next right action. Hebrews 11:1. Now we have a really big one. This is the knowing part. And that is Isaiah 55:1-13. It's basically saying that in Isaiah 55:1-13, you have to have a hunger, a thirst after righteousness, after what is right for you. You know that you know that you know. You're like a bulldog on a fat bone. You're not letting go. You're going to crack that bone open, sit down and eat that marrow. That's how sure that you know. You sure that you know that you're supposed to do this. And nothing's going to stop. You can chew and spit nails if that was needed to get to your goal. But you're hanging in there and you know God is there with you in every step of the way. And you're doing it in love, in ease, in comfort, and joy. Isaiah 55:1-13. These will be in the description box for you to read more. And all of this is just a beautiful, you are a perfect expression of yourself, of God, manifesting here on earth. This is how your God within you wants to manifest on earth. It's a beautiful time. You can do it. You have everything in you that you need. You have the confidence, you have the belief, the faith, taking action. It could be very small action, reading a book. Eating ice cream could be inspiring because you're distracted. And once you're distracted, you can easily go into your alpha mind. You get a hunch, you're in the theta. And that's where you can act on it. And then it's just brought up to where it's at the beta, and you take a very action. You take a very simple action. It doesn't have to be a big action or an aggressive action. It may be a fearless, but you have to do it. So God's will be exemplified here on earth. Do it in ease and comfort and in love. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so appreciative of it. And as always, when we end the show with something delicious to eat, I'm eating some apples. This is what my little snack for today. Apples. So so good, so good. I'm Sharon. Thank you so much for watching. Go out, get your dream, express your perfect self. God is perfect within you and ready to express who you really are. Enjoy. Goodbye for now.